Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Wednesday. What happened yesterday? Yes, the market actually on NASDAQ tried to push to the upside. Gold was selling, and hey, gold actually smashed us. Anyways, as we actually always bounce back, let's see what's really happening. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like, share with your friends so that you don't actually miss some good updates daily. What's really happening on the screen, I think, is quite straightforward. We are actually on AUD USD. I'm just starting with currency pairs before we go actually on the NASDAQ side. So what's really happening here, I think, is quite straightforward. You can easily see that yes, the market is doing what? It's respecting this area, but before that, you can see that around this area, actually the market just broke out. This is a breakout. Then after the market pushed lower like aggressively, but now here you see that the market created something like what? A resistance. On the bottom side, we easily see that the market also created something like what? A support area. So actually the market might consolidate before we see another push to the lowest side, because that's how the market is trying to tell us. As we see the breakout, we see that we had a nice breakout from this area. So from there we can easily see that this consolidation is just trying to tell us that I'm still thinking twice before I shoot lower, or maybe we will see some bounce back before we see another shoot lower. We can change that after maybe we see maybe if we see the market breaking out of this resistance, we can say, okay, maybe the market it wasn't actually planning to push lower, because when we check actually on our left hand side, you will easily see that even this area actually makes sense. That might also be another support, but there's nothing actually that we can do for now, especially we had a better a view of this breakout. We can't just say this is valid, so we're gonna focus on what we have now, right? So let's push to the next one, which is Euro JPY. What's really happening on Euro JPY? You can easily see that yes, the market was actually doing what? The market was giving us this wedge structure. The market was actually consolidating around this wedge structure. On the bottom side, this was a very nice support. I think we did this yesterday on our live session. On the top side, we have like a resistance. Then the market consolidated after that. After breaking out, you can see that, let me zoom a little bit. You can easily see that we had a very nice breakout here. Then after that, the market started to do what? To consolidate. Then after we see that the market is trying to push the upside. So I think if we check that very closer, we will see that actually we can get something. The market already created something like, let me see, like this. Actually around this area, it's sort of a resistance. So, and it seems like the market is going above that again. So if maybe if you missed it around this area, obviously above this area, you're not going to miss that. You're going to take a very nice buy above that. Why? Because since the market broke out around this area, it shows us that the market is actually going to do what? To keep pushing to the upside. So let's push to the next one. As we started with this pass, we might take time. So what's really happening on GBP JPY? We started very like down there, so which means we might take time. So I don't really want this video to take like seriously very long. What's really happening? We are actually on GBP JPY. We are on a wedge structure. The market is actually giving this wedge, but you can see that yes, the market was doing what? The market was actually on a very nice uptrend. The market was pushing up, but where we are now, we can easily see that on top here, the market is also respecting this area. You see, if it's respecting this area, there is actually a chance actually for the what? For the market to break maybe above to push the upside, or to break below. So where we are now, I don't think maybe there is any chance for us to say we're gonna think about buying or selling. But since the market was actually pushing aggressively to the upside, there is a chance for the market to do what? To break this area and start to push the upside. And if that happens, we will see that. If the market push to the lower side, we will see that, oh, the market is now starting to push the lower side. I hope you see that. So for now on GBP/JPY, there's nothing we can do. Bitcoin, what's really happening on Bitcoin? We started very low. Okay, seems like the market is trying to push lower and lower, but you can easily see that the market where it is, it's going it's actually respected that area of a support. It was a resistance before here, then the market tried to come back here. Now I'm expecting the market to push a little bit up, but even there, even here, we also have another area that we can call a support. So let me just try to zoom that. Maybe you will see around this area we also had something. Do you see that? Actually, the market broke out, and very quick, you can see that this was a very important area. But where the market is now, it's showing us that there is a chance for the market to push the upside. So I actually drawn this diagonal resistance here to wait for a breakout before I jump on a buy. So I'm trying to be quick because we might have a load shedding in few minutes, guys. Dollar is strong. Dollar is seriously stronger. And we see that the market is actually doing what? The market, any pair against the dollar, it's like seriously starving. Dollar is getting stronger, so maybe there is a chance, because I saw that there is a chance that they can still increase the interest rates. That is something not good, actually, because inflation is not going down. But what's really happening is, since the breakout here, we saw that actually the market wants to do what? Wants to push the lower side. But where we are now, we can actually see that the market is still trying to push to the to the downside. If we go there, we can see that the market created something here, and since the market broke out of that, we can say maybe the market will try to do what? Will actually keep pushing lower like that. I think it's time we can get a nice sell on Euro USD. I think the market might start to keep pushing lower. I think the market already broke out of that, and it's also obvious that the market is doing what? The market, since a breakout here, the market is trying to go to the lowest side. That it's now a very nice downtrend. You can see the market tried to actually consolidate there, but we actually see that at the end of the day, the market will be pushing lower and lower. Let's go to the next one, which is GBP USD. This is obvious stuff here. We can easily see that since we had this nice bullish momentum, you can see the market was respecting our support area. Since then, the market never came back, actually. But where we are now, actually the market is bit actually up, so it means we can't just jump here and say we need to buy. Obviously we need to wait for sort of a rejection. I don't know if we're gonna get that, or maybe something like this. You can see here the market created something like that. Around here the market created something like this. So yes, you can easily see that yes, there is a chance for the market to bounce back here before we push to the upside. Do you see that? So let's push to the next one, USD/JPY on a very nice bullish move. I'm trying to be quick, guys. I'm trying to squeeze all these things very quick. We are actually on USOIL. What's really happening on USOIL? We see that yes, the market is being actually on a downtrend. The market has been downtrending for quite some time. So where we are now, the market still continues with that. You can easily see that yes, the market has been doing what? The market has been actually respecting this resistance here, this counter trend line, and we actually have a sell pending order. I'm expecting the market to keep pushing lower, but it seems like the market was struggling to do that. But still, we are still respecting our resistance, which means there is a room for that sell, especially when the market is actually on this aggressive downtrend. Please, guys, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Whoa, gold. You can see there. Actually, this one actually messed us. As the dollar is getting stronger, oh, this thing doesn't really want to delete. It's fine. So what's really happening? Okay. So what's really happening is we easily see that the market, actually this might still go, we might get some very nice signal from this. What's really happening is, since we saw that the market was actually pushing to the upside, you can see the market was respecting this area, but here it's a different story because the market actually broke out of that support, and we never had that issue before. So which means since we had some support areas around that area, let me remove that, we lost actually. So you easily see that the market actually did not respect this. It did respect and push up and then came back because I think there was retail sales yesterday. Then we have a very nice breakout here. Do you see that? So what we're gonna do here is we're just going to have to mark this area very nice, and so that we can get a very nice sell when the market keeps pushing lower. So what we're going to do is we're going to go maybe on 1 hour time frame just to get a very close structure of what's really happening. You can see that yes, the market actually it's giving us a sort of a support area. You can see that. So let me just do it like that. Let me remove this and use the prop one. You can see, so we have something like this, and you can easily see that the market is actually trying to do what, or already the market did that. The market actually tried to retest. Now it seems like the market wants to push lower, so we can wait for the market actually to break this area before we say we're gonna take any sell. Why? Because the market just broke out. Maybe the market doesn't really want to sell, but it's where with the structure actually we are actually now on a downtrend. If the market breaks this support here, we're going to jump on a sell. If not, maybe we might see the market trying to push up again. We know this gold can be seriously aggressive, sometimes very volatile, very volatile. US30, what's really happening on US30? The market actually on US30 has been selling, but I think we reached an area where we can call maybe a support, but that support might be broken as the dollar is getting stronger. But what do we see? We see that yes, the market is been showing us that I'm respecting this resistance, which means actually the market is actually on a downtrend, which means the market can still sell, whether maybe the positive news that we hear, but as the structure is telling us that I'm actually going to sell, we just going to continue with that. So what we see here is the market, yes, gave us a structure, a very nice structure, actually a wedge structure. You can see that on top here the market was respecting that, but on the bottom also the market respected this area. So what can we do? We just wait for the market whether to break the support area or maybe to break this resistance before we take any decision. For now, we just have to park the bus here and just relax. And mostly this might happen when the market opens. If the market opens, breaks this area, we're in. We're not going to play games. If it breaks this resistance, we are also in on that buy. I hope you understand that. And if you enjoyed this analysis, smash the subscribe button. Whoa, what's really happening on NASDAQ? What's really happening on NASDAQ? Guys, please smash the like button. If you can also share the links of this channel. It's growing very nice, by the way. And thanks to everyone who already subscribed. So what's really happening here is, yes, we can easily see that we are actually on NASDAQ. And NASDAQ is doing what? It's showing us signs that, you know what, guys? Every time when I touch this area, I'm doing what? I'm pushing to the upside. Guess what? Yesterday, the market actually broke out here nicely. We took a very nice buy. Whoa, the market came back around this area. And our stop loss was around maybe here. Just took us out, then started to push to the upside. But I see that since the dollar is a bit stronger, the market seems to be struggling to push to the upside. You can see the market just reached an area there and now it's pushing lower. But where we are now, we have this area. It was a resistance. Maybe now it's going to be actually our support. You can see our line there. So this is going to be our nice support. You can see the market is respecting this area. So where we are now, I think it's a very nice area actually to buy NASDAQ. But things are bad. The market can still push lower, the market can still push up. So it's up to us actually just to apply a proper risk management. If it doesn't really push to the upside, it's fine. If it pushes, we will be there with our buy pending order. I think something like this can work as some very nice magic there. And if a pending order is triggered, we can make something. So yes, yesterday we did take a loss, but it's part of the game. When people lose, sometimes they just cry, guys. Please don't cry when you lose, because you don't cry when you make money. So just balance. Just know that every win that you take, there is a room also for a sell. And if that happens, just make sure that you just understand that this is part of the game. You can't always win every day. So thank you very much, guys. This is Xtrahot Forex. Bye bye.